Morgan.
Says live.
Hi, it's Air here. We just got a delivery from Clover at our house. We ordered the new drink boxes, so I thought I'd do a little quick unboxing. And it's a really nice day out, and we're gonna have some of these iced teas and stuff, so I thought we'd just do this outside. So there's 3 different drink boxes, and I was working on this idea with Chris. At Clover, we've always thought of our drinks as part of our culinary offering, so we've never done Coca-Cola or anything like that. We've always made our own drinks in-house from scratch, so I thought maybe it was even a mistake when we launched all of our boxes without any drinks, so we thought we'd do these as add-ons so people could add what they would like. And this is sort of a funny thing that you'll get to hear if you're watching this from me directly. But like when I was working with Chris on this, I was saying, oh, we should do an iced coffee box, and we should do a unsweetened box, and we should do something slightly sweet. So he wrote down those names, and then it went to Lucia, and the stickers got made, and nobody, I think everyone thought those were the names I wanted the boxes to be, but they're not really great names for the boxes. It's just sort of how we were thinking about them internally. So when you see these, they'll probably have a little better names. Maybe one will be like the iced tea box, and one will be a seasonal drinks box. This one will probably be called iced tea. Let's open this up. And so these are intended to be added on to box purchase if you're getting a delivery. Of course, you could just order them out a la carte and have them delivered alone, or you could pick them up at the commissary. So we have little inserts that we've been doing. These have all been updated recently, and we have a bit about what's going on with COVID and what we're doing to make sure everything's really safe, because that's most important to us, and I think probably most of you right now. And then we have a little thing in here letting you know where to store things. We've been getting questions from people about how to make sure things last as long as possible, so this helps provide a guide for that. And then here we have a little bit about this box. And so in the box, we're using bladders because this is the most environmentally responsible choice we can make for packaging. There's very little plastic, so you actually get quite a bit of product with a minimal amount of plastic. These have a handle so that you can pour them, and they also are made to stand up. They get a little wobbly as they get low, but they are also super compact and lightweight, so they make it easier to transport them and to store them. And one of the coolest things about these this type of packaging is it naturally keeps air out of the product. So as you use this, there's very little oxidation happening. So it keeps the product quality much higher than it would in like a jar or a plastic container. We're also including a bit of honey. So our thinking here is that you may want to choose your sweetness level. None of these are sweetened. So these are all iced teas, and none of them are sweetened, but we have a little honey there if you want to add it. So let's try the mint one. And so they have a little resealable spout. And then, so what I was just saying, after you've done that, you can just collapse that a little bit to make sure there's not much air there. And that will make the drink taste better longer. And also take up less space in your refrigerator. And this is something I order a lot from Clover. I think we've been playing around with the new version of our app, which is going to show you stats on what you've ordered. And I just activated that on mine, and it said that the mint tea is my #1 ordered item of all time. I think I've ordered it like over 1,000 times. And then iced tea is second to that. So I get this a lot. This is really, really yummy. Well, you love mint iced tea, right? You probably like it better with a little honey in it. Why don't you get a spoon, and you can mix that in there. And this is from Champlain Valley Aviaries. These are the folks who supply the honey we use at Clover whenever we do use honey. We'll let Brew mix that in there. So that is the what's going to be called the iced tea box. And now let's open this one by. And Blue's gonna see what's in here, and then he's gonna feel bummed that went with iced tea because he's gonna like this option a lot better. Hey, too. Okay, some of the same things you just saw before. This one is a little bit about what's in this particular box. And this time what we have is we have a rhubarb agua fresca. And this is a fun one. At the beginning of the season, it's a little more green in color. And this time it starts to get really beautiful pink. We have a honey green tea. And I should have double checked before I got going with the unboxing. Our iced teas are usually organic. I should double check and make sure that these are. The rhubarb often is too. The teas we source, it's like they're one of the harder things for us to source because getting your hands on really beautiful tea is a hard thing to do. But we've worked for a lot of years to get tea that we like the taste of, and we sometimes select different teas for iced tea than we do for hot. And so these we've tested these all, and we think that they taste really great iced. So we've got honey green tea here. This is something we've sold at Clover at the restaurants in the past, but not for a little while. I used to love this one. I remember, last time I remember it, we had food trucks running, so it may have been a little while ago. Taste that, Vi? All right. How's it? Super yummy. I'll give you a taste quickly after you finish filming. All right. And then we have the rhubarb agua fresca. We have the honey green tea, and then we have these syrups. We have a ginger soda syrup. We have a vanilla soda syrup. You can see the little vanilla seeds in there, and we have a rhubarb soda syrup, and we have seltzers. We're having there's a shortage on seltzer cans right now in Massachusetts. I don't know if it's everywhere. So we've been getting the Seagrams, but it's the only one we can get our hands on right now. But you can use any kind of seltzer water you want. You can use a soda stream at home. You can use any kind of seltzer. We wanted to use Polar, but we just can't get any. And then what you're going to do is add some of the syrup, and you can play around with what you like in there. And if you order a soda at Clover, we'll just do it like that. So this would be a vanilla soda. But if you're at home, you can play around with these a little bit, and you can mix vanilla and rhubarb. It's a really yummy combination. And so I'm going to give that one little stir just to mix that vanilla syrup in with the soda water. And this is our vanilla soda. Super yummy. Everybody gets to taste that one, huh? All right, should we do the last box? So you also get the ginger syrup and the rhubarb. Truthfully, you can probably make more sodas with the syrup than we have cans. So you've got 6 seltzer cans in this box, but if you have a soda stream or something like that, you're probably gonna have some syrup left over. You can also play around and use this for adult beverages. Sometimes I'll use it for other kinds of things too, but it's awesome for the sodas. Last thing here is gonna be our iced coffee box. All right. So inside this we have safety, we have what goes where, and then we also have let's make iced coffee. And so this has a little bit of directions on what you have in the box here and how you might play around with it. Really excited to show you guys this one. So we have iced coffee, 2 bags of this, and this is coffee we're making with George Howell, Monte Carlo coffee beans, and we don't really love the taste of cold brewed coffee. So we cold brew our tea, but for our coffee we do something called flash brew. So we brew the coffee right onto ice, and the ice cools it down really quickly, and we play around with the settings till we get to a point where once the coffee melts the ice, it's going to get to just the right level of concentration. And so we have these two iced coffees, and then we also have a Mexican chocolate coffee syrup, and we have a turmeric syrup, and we have a vanilla syrup. And so easier to play around. You can make like iced lattes. Is this just melted ice in here, or did we put a drink in this one?
I think it was on the
Oh.
top
No. Well, we did the soda, we did the mint tea, and we did the green tea. So this was one. Would you do me a quick favor and go toss that and put some fresh ice in there?
Of course.
Thanks, Blue. All right, I should have gotten one more cup. Either that, or I got too excited about the different offerings.
We got 4 cups.
What's that?
We got
1, 2, 3.
4.
Oh, wait, Blue. I'm wrong. That's just melted water. The other one was hiding behind the box. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is similar to the sodas, but I'm gonna add a little bit of Oatly too. And this time I'm gonna start with coffee. And so I'm gonna leave a little room there. And now, obviously you can drink these black, and I'm curious, so I might just taste it. It's really nice. So it should be like really flavorful, but not too sour. You know, it should be like a nice balanced taste, but flavorful. But it should have a little bit of acid. I think one of the things that cold brew does, I think often doesn't have much acid at all, and it tastes very papery because you're getting different compounds out of the coffee when you just brew it at a cold temperature. I won't go into that in too much detail right now, but maybe another video. So this is the turmeric coffee syrup. Now we're gonna put a little bit of that in there.
Does that have coffee in it?
No, it's just made to go with the coffee. You can make soda with that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean turmeric soda.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I've got Oatly, which is our favorite non-dairy milk. And just give that a little turn. And so I've got the iced coffee, I've got the turmeric, and I have the Oatly in here. So this is like an iced latte or iced coffee with the turmeric flavor. This one's not for you, but it's really yummy. I'll give you a little bit after the video, Brookie. But I think that's, and so you can play around with the turmeric, you can play around with the Mexican chocolate, and you can play around with the vanilla coffee syrup too. These coffee syrup, you could use these for sodas. They're a little bit different. We have one labeled vanilla soda, one labeled vanilla coffee, but we do have like slightly different formulations. This one's a little bit better for the coffee drinks. This one's a little bit better for the sodas. But feel free to play around and have fun with it. And I think that's it. Do you have anything else we should tell people? No? All right. Thank you.